support that I received from the opportunity program, from Dr. Rottler especially, and it did so much for me, and it helped me get through. And I don't know if they really realize how much of an impact that having someone like her on my side, like what it really meant to me and what it really did for me. Because I can honestly say there were times when I didn't want to push through and I didn't want to finish, but having Dr. Rottler to back me up it helped me out a lot. And then, not to mention, they also gave us books and things like that when we didn't have them, and that was also, she would always find a way just to get me something if I didn't have it. If I didn't have a book, money for the books, anything like that, I can come to Dr. Rottler and say, hey, I'm looking for a book, and she would try to find someone who might have it, even if their opportunity program didn't have the book. And just like I said, just helping me just to see through school. And basically my life, I've been helped by some type of organization, some other people, some other person, and I just can't, now what I want to do is, I could say I'm in more of a give back stage. I want to give back a little bit more than I have in the past. I love working with children. I started working with children when I was 14 years old. I was forced actually to work with kids. My grandmother and my mother made me volunteer at a summer camp that I used to attend. So I didn't want to do it at the time, but I'm glad I did it, because after I did it, I was offered a full-time job at this organization. And that just followed me into the career path that I took, and I wanted to work with children. I came to college to be a teacher. I switched over to sociology after my freshman year because I wanted to do a little something different, and now I'm really big on like mentoring and things and just helping people out and just letting them know that I've been in your shoes before, and you guys aren't alone, and you got people on your side who are going to help you, and people who don't necessarily have to come from your family. They don't have to necessarily have to be your best friend, but you do have people out there who are willing to help you. And I'm a product of that because, like I said, I have been in part of different organizations that all my life, the people I've had no connection with them, but they help me still. Had a problem with asking for help at first. Like I said, I've never been the most social person. I don't really like to express how I'm feeling, I guess, or like I said, if I have a problem, I used to like to tackle things by myself, and that was a part of me having that I'm in it by myself type of mentality. And one of the things, like I said, just growing up that I started to learn and started to realize that asking for help, it might sound pretty redundant, but it's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help. So one of the things I talked to some of the kids at the Crossroads camp, and just about not being scared to talk to people. If you wanted a tutor, if you're having trouble with math, don't be scared to go ask for help for a math tutor, because when you don't ask for help, then that you're setting yourself back. And that's the one thing that I realized, that there were people out there, like I said, who can help me with some of the things that I had problems with, and for some reason I just didn't have, I guess I was too prideful to go ask. Like I said, I wanted to feel as though I was able to do it on my own, and I had to kind of come out of that mentality and understand that it's okay if you need help. There are people out there that can help you. Football team, it was definitely an experience. It was another thing that helped me to grow, helped me to become a better man, I would say. I played varsity all my 4 years I was here. My freshman year I didn't start, but I was kind of splitting time with the senior. And every year after that I started, and I was first team all-conference in the President's Athletic Conference. And it just, like I said, it just helped me just to kind of overcome challenges. With football, what I just did, I worked so hard at everything that I did. I know we didn't have the best records when I was here, and that was my main goal, was just getting us to be as best as possible. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but like I said, what I learned in the process of that is just never give up, keep trying. My coach was Bernie Colbert. He was my offensive line coach, and what he did for us and with us was just tremendous, because even though, like I said, we didn't win a lot of games, but he just stayed on us and made sure that no matter what the circumstances were around us, that we still worked every day to get better. And that philosophy, he would always tell us, get better today. What do you want to do today? Get better. Well, like I said, the football was a great experience for me, and I was, like she said, voted team captain my junior year and my senior year. When I first got voted team captain, it was definitely, I can't say it was a huge shock. However, I was honored, and it was very humbling though as well, because I did realize that my peers look up to me maybe a little bit more than I thought before, and just having to step out and be that leader. Now it was my job to make sure that people were getting things done that they need to get done. And like I said, just being the one who we can have I had a voice. I can talk to my coaches and relay messages from my teammates to the coaches, and I felt a little bit more like empowered. And like I said, it was great because I didn't let it go to my head though either. I was never the type to say, I'm team captain, this is how things are going to go, this is what we need to do. I didn't do that. I was team captain because most of my players had a great deal of respect for me, the way I played on the field and the way I carried myself off the field as well. Long-term goals are, right now I am looking into some grad school programs. I would like to either receive my master's degree in school counseling, so I would like to be a guidance counselor. However, that's not my only goal. I do have a couple of different mentorship programs that I'm involved in right now, and eventually I want to get my own, I guess you can say, my own organization up and running that's targeted to help inner city. Some advice that I would give to future opportunity students. The number one thing is don't be scared to talk to your advisors. That would be my number one thing, because your advisors are going to, like I said, they'll have the answer for you, and if they don't have the answer, then they're going to try their best to help you find that answer. So that would be just the number one advice I can give to anybody coming into the opportunity program. Number two, I would just say take advantage of the opportunity that you have while you're here, because there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of help to be given. So you're in the program, don't waste what you can get. Don't try to go through things on your own when you have people who are here. It's their job to help you and to help you get through college. So what I will be doing is helping some of the children who are in like the middle school. So I'll be working with primarily 7th and 8th grade. So eventually we will branch off to the 6th graders and things as well. But I will be helping them just with decisions, helping the children and the families with the decisions about high schools and career awareness and things like that. As a kid, I thought that I can get through a lot of things on my own. Then I don't know, one day it just kind of came to me that you're really like never alone, and you're always going to have somebody there helping you out, and we're really all in this together. And that's one of the things that I've really taken away from my experiences, is that we're all in this together, and things run a lot smoother when you're getting help from other people, and other people can kind of guide you into the direction that you want to go, and you might not realize it at the time, but it all comes back to help you. And that's why I just want to give back to some of those same people who walk in those same paths as I've walked. If I had a child, he's a part of the opportunity program. He went to St. Vincent, put it that way. And I'm so grateful that I had a chance to be a part of the opportunity program here at St. Vincent.